We're going to bring ourselves onto the seat of the chair. And you're going to come up slightly toward the middle of the seat so that we're not leaning back into the chair. You're going to be sitting up all on your own. Be careful not to arch your spine, but pull your low ribs in and bring your body weight into the sit bones. Your toes are going to be facing straight forward, knees over the ankles, ribs over the hips, shoulders over the ribs, and ears over the shoulders. Hands wherever is comfortable to you. Sit tall, bring your body weight into your sit bones, close your eyes. And let's begin with this moment of just settling in, letting go of the day, letting go of anything that has come before this moment. Let go of anything that will come after this moment. Just be here. Tongue at the bottom of your mouth, breath moving slow and deep. Inhales and exhales lasting the same amount of time and moving with equal effort. As you inhale, sit just a little bit taller. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Begin to gently roll the head side to side. Explore the range of motion you have in your neck today. Explore what feels a little tight, what feels a little open. You might turn the head side to side, lift the chin up and down. Gather together again. Celebrate a bit of chin to your chest. And begin to lift the head all the way up, reaching the chin to the sky. And then chin returns down to your chest. Do that again. And inhale, reach the head up. And exhale down. Center. Take your hands on the back of your head. Interlace your fingers. Bring your elbows in as much as you can. Keep the elbows in. And push your head into your hands. Push the hands into the head. So you're going to create a lot of resistance and activation. Right away, you're going to feel your neck muscles activate, your shoulders, around the arms. You're going to keep your elbows in. And once again, lift the chin up to the sky. Imagine your elbows are going to reach the ceiling and feel that stretch on the backs of your arms. Shoulders down away from the ears. As you exhale, center, just looking forward, but keep that resistance, that little push. Again, inhale, lift, keep pushing. Exhale, center. Release the hands. And inhale, lift the head. Exhale to the chest. So you might notice you have more range of motion now. There might be a little bit more of a light feeling in the neck. One more time. Open. And down. Center. Roll the shoulders forward. Roll them backward. Lovely. From here, sit up nice and tall. Arms reach up to the sky. With the next exhale, take your right arm down, reach out into a side bend. Now it can be your choice, just let the arms sort of dangle here. Maybe you have a bar between the legs of your chair that the hand can grab, or you can bring the hand to the seat of your chair and reach a little further. Make sure that bottom shoulder is away from the ear, dropping off. Both sit bones stay grounded. Inhale, center, lift it up. Exhale over to your left. Again, your choice, arm dangle, hands to the seat. You can even alternate. Be mindful that your knees aren't wiggling or buckling. They stay centered and strong, in line with the toes and the hips. Let's go one more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, center. to your left. Inhale, center. This exhale, bring the arms out, and we're going to come just about halfway forward. If you need less, just don't go down as deep. Nice. As we inhale, reach the arms forward, past the crown of the head. Try to keep those arms even with or above the ears, so you cannot see your arms in your peripheral vision. As you exhale, we're going to pull the elbows back, kind of cactus arms, but a little bit further. Squeeze the shoulder blades into each other and down the spine. Inhale, arms extend forward. Exhale, squeeze elbows back. One more time, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Beautiful. From here, taking your left forearm onto that left thigh, right arm up to the sky, twist. Press into that bottom arm, press the shoulder down and away from the left ear. Nice. Switch it. We're going to bring that right elbow or forearm down, left arm up to the sky as much as you can. Breathe. Look up if you can, past the fingertips. Open up the heart. And center, let's bring both forearms to the legs. So we're here. If you need less, you can always take your hands onto your thighs. We're coming to less. If you want more, we're going to start to roll your belly and your chest over the legs, and you're coming into this full forward fold. The head can hang down if it's okay for your neck. You could take the arms and hug your opposite arm or elbows under your thighs, and just let the low back open. Breathing big through your belly and through the low spine. Breathing big through the chest, the ribs. Tongue at the bottom of your mouth. Hear the echoing sound of your breath. And then we gently reverse. Walk the hands up the legs and press the body up. Nice. Right here, we're going to take one of my favorite things in chair yoga. We call them butt squeezes or sit-bun muscle squeezes. So you have your sit-bun muscles, which is what you're sitting on right now, and we're going to contract them. So you're going to squeeze those sit-bun muscles in. And you're going to feel your whole body kind of lift up as you do this. And you've kind of activated your own natural pillow, right? And then let it relax and squeeze and relax. Yeah? So keep going. If you were to do this fast, go ahead and do it fast for a second. It'll look like you're bouncing. And this is just from squeezing the sit-bun muscles or those butt cheeks, kind of on how you want to think about it. If you go slow, it's almost imperceptible. Now try to go left and right, and it'll look like a side shimmy. So I want you to keep playing with the butt squeeze for a little bit, right? Alternate it around. Go left, right, go fast, go slow, and just kind of keep playing. Keep going. What you're going to be noticing as you keep doing this is that your sit-bun muscles are going to start to feel activated, right? They're going to get some heat. They're going to feel maybe a little fatigued in a second. You're going to feel your thighs also squeezing and releasing. Your core has to engage a little bit there and then release. So this is one of my favorite things to do when I'm sitting for a long time, whether I'm in the car. Yes, you can do this in the car. When I'm sitting, when I'm eating, again, if you do it slow, it's imperceptible. You can even just hold it and just keep that squeeze and hold it as long as you can. And you can do it when you're watching television, when you're on the computer, when you're on the phone. This is a great, great thing in activating your own natural pillow. It really helps circulation flow, and it increases all that muscle contraction through your sit-bun muscles. And your sit-bun muscles are the muscles that protect and support your lower back. So it's really important they stay nice and strong. I was driving to Colorado one time, 13-hour drive. I did part of it, but the whole drive I was doing these butt squeezes, and later I was super sore. All right. So as often as you remember to and can during this practice, squeeze those hip muscles. All right, let it relax. Woo, shake it out. So remember, you're taking this right knee, bring it up into the chest. We're going to take our hands either around the shin or around the thigh, and you're just going to squeeze that knee in as much as you can. Now use those arms and sit nice and tall. Roll your ankle, wiggle your toes. And then take this right ankle and place it onto the top of the left thigh. So for some of us, just sitting here like this and having that right leg pressed down, that's enough. That's a lot of activation and stretch here in this right hip. If you're not feeling enough stretch, start to lean a little forward. Flex that right foot, spread the toes. Pinky toes far away from the big toes you can. You can stay here. Hands could reach back to the back of your chair for a little bit of leverage, kind of pulling the heart forward and shoulders back. Some people love that. Maybe you have that right hand gently guiding the flesh of that right thigh, kind of down and out. Still feeling really good? You might go all the way forward. Hands down, drop the head. Walk it up. And reverse. Other side. Left knee. Pick it up. Hands at either the front of the shin, or you can hold on to the back of the thigh. It's all good. Hug in as much as you can. Roll the ankle, wiggle the toes. And cross the ankle over that right thigh. Flex this foot, spread your toes big, and then kind of ease into the pose here. Again, sitting tall might be perfect for you. Maybe a little halfway. Maybe you like grabbing the chair for this. Maybe the left hand just gently guides that flesh kind of out and away. You could fold a little bit more and just always recenter on the chair as you need to feel comfortable and supported. So traditionally, when we sit around in chairs, we tend to sit with our legs down, our legs crossed, right, for a long period of time, and the hip doesn't get to be opened, right, as much as it could be. So it's nice to take moments to stretch out and open up the hip. Now, if you're just sitting around, you can also just sit like this and lean a little forward. You have a nice release for that constant, right, forward and cross motion we tend to do in our everyday lives. And walk it up. Release. Okay. So another thing that happens when we sit for long periods of time is that our core muscles get really stagnant. Yeah, we tend to just sit and we're not using our core. We tend to slouch a little bit. Everything gets kind of just lazy right here. So we're going to do some nice core activation in the chair. Let's go a little bit forward. Hands can be at the seat of the chair, back of the chair, at the left. I mean, you'll kind of know what feels comfortable to you. Taking this right foot, we're just going to bring it out and in. That's it. So out and in, out and in. Simple movement. You can feel your core engaging. Don't slouch in your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Don't lean back in the chair if you can avoid it. Okay? If you're ready to break, just take a break. You can feel that inner thigh, that hip working as well. Really nice strengthener for that. Bring it in. Other side, left foot out and in. And then we'll try to do both legs out and in. And this one I do have to lean back a little bit to compensate, but I'm not leaning into the chair, right? If you have to, that's okay, but try not to. And don't slouch. Keep your chest up, your belly open. Breathe. All right, return to center. And another variation. Right foot forward and in. Left. This is also great work for the top of your thigh here, the quad. So if you're doing the out and in, you have a lot of inner thigh hip work. Here you have top of the thigh quad work, but all the time you're using the core. Alternate. I gotta lean back a little bit for this one. Maybe keep going like this, or both feet out and in. Don't slouch. You can use your hands on the seat for some support. Maybe you go out and up. Ooh, there's your core. And release. Oh, shake it out up and down. Woo. Shake it out left and right. Roll your ankles and press the tops of your feet into the ground. Just a little stretch, a little release. Some recentering on the chair. Your inhale, reach the arms out and open up your chest, open up your throat. With your exhale, like you're hugging a giant beach ball, round your spine, chin to your chest, pull your navel in. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. Pull your navel in, round, hug your imaginary ball with resistance. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, contract. And just sit tall. Beautiful. Open up those legs a little bit wide. Hands on the top of your thighs. And we're going to start to work our way down to the ground in this goddess stretch or straddle stretch. We're going to start to come forward. Use your hands. Press your thighs out, your knees out. You can stay here. Maybe you're feeling good. You can always adjust the width. Maybe one elbow, maybe two. Knees pressing outward. Still feeling good. You might bring one hand down to the ground or ease into it. It's okay, no rush. Either hand. You might fold all the way down. Searching for that stretch in your inner thighs. A little bit around in your low back, a bit for the hips. No forcing. And walk it up. Reverse it, come back up onto the thighs and walk it in. Nice. So from here, let's do a nice little twist. I'm going to turn, I'll mirror you. Let's turn to the right, your right. Scoot up into your chair back. Take your hands along the back of your chair, and you're going to twist to your right. Use those arms. You can really get much deeper twist when you use a chair. Big belly breath. Gaze out past that right shoulder. The chair back is supporting the legs, holding them in place. And release. Spin it around to the other side. So facing to your left, hands at the back of the chair again. Sit up tall with every inhale and twist a little bit deeper with every exhale. Even if that deepening is just from intention to deepen, it does make a difference. Big belly breath. Tongue at the bottom of your mouth. Your jaw soft. And return to center. Nice. Really, come back to center. We're going to go ahead and do one standing pose with the chair. You're going to stand on up, and you're going to face the seat of your chair. So I'm going to turn my chair sideways. And you're going to face the seat of your chair. From here, take your hands onto the seat of your chair. Now from here, you can open your legs as wide as you like. You can bring them as close together as you like. You can even bend your knees if you want to. But keep your toes facing forward. Arms are going to stay straight. We can keep the legs straight. You're going to walk it back and dip the body down. Ease into it. Hands flat. You can use your cushion, or you don't even have to use that cushion. Arms are about shoulder width. Spread your fingers wide and flatten the knuckles. And let your heart and your head drop as much as you can. So with standing downward facing dog, it's really nice because there's not as much weight in the arms and the hands as a traditional down dog. So your wrists won't get as fatigued. The shoulders don't get don't have so much weight on them to injure. Very beautiful back lengthener. Back of the legs are getting stretched, those hamstrings opening, chest, shoulders. This is one of the ultimate poses, I think. Beautiful release from sitting for a long time. You could even wiggle the hips, the torso, a little left and right. Explore. And returning up to center. You can also do this with your hands on a desk or a ledge. Even a wall is fine. From here, come down to your knees and down to your sit bones. Beautiful. You might return that cushion if you want to. We're going to bring our legs up onto the chair. Now, of course, if coming onto your back is not happening for you, you can sit into the chair, just do what you can. But what's really nice is that it's, again, from standing or sitting all day, having our legs up above our hips, heart, and head is a nice inversion. It'll help reduce blood pooling and fluid buildup and swelling and fatigue in the legs and feet. You can also do this with your legs straight up against a wall if you want it. The chair is a little bit more relaxing. Settling in. You roll those ankles to touch. Beautiful. Taking your right knee, just bring it into the chest, give it a nice hug. You might notice a nice stretch in your low spine. And then release, switch left knee, give it a little hug. And release. Pressing into the legs, you might lift your tailbone up off the mat, just a couple inches. And you might wiggle it side to side. And these are just little things to kind of release tension around the low back or the hips. If it does not feel good for you, don't do it. And relax the center. So find a comfortable position. Let your legs relax here. If you need to relax sitting, that's fine. This is our last pose, our little relaxation. So it's very normal that your feet will get cold and they might feel a little strange, but as long as they're not going numb, you are fine. If they do start to go numb, just bring the legs down and out, or you can just under the chair or push the chair away or scoot off to the side, and that is all good. Arms are out slightly away from the body, palms are facing up. Rest on the very center of the back of your head. Your glasses, remove your glasses, get comfortable, and let your tongue just float in the mouth. We allow our bodies and our minds to rest. Letting go of any images in the mind. Embrace that darkness behind the eyelids. Let go of any words. Let Let there just be the sound of your breath. And let go of time. Now move your breath fuller and deeper. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, roll your wrists and ankles. Maybe stretch your arms over the head as if you just woke up. You could yawn, wiggle the jaw, the tongue, the hips. As you're ready, walk your knees into the chest as much as you can and give them a hug as much as possible. Rolling over to either side of your body, your head resting on your arm or hands. And gently rising to any comfortable sitting position, even if it's in the chair. Enjoy this wonderful feeling. This openness, this lightness, let it stay with you throughout the rest of this day. Let it be shared with those you come into contact with. As we inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring it to the heart. And meeting the light in me greets, acknowledges the light in you. We honor each other and say, Namaste.